Hello everybody, we work on this petition. In relation to relaxing after you work in relation to thinking of a thought is a taskamang of law. Already been there. I've done a lot of work in relation to video recording to know the sectors of realignment of time. The fun of the element will realign of time to position itself into the compliance of network 1. And in that way, the network 1 will conform itself into the element of design for the protocol. The protocol of the network is 53532121 in my drawer. I will explain a story to tell you how to convert it into a terminal by the render. When it renders into this computer, it will minimalize the element of design for the protocol of network 1. So, after relaxing thinking or plot, it is the Gamangam of the vocabulary. I will practice the vocabulary in the mind game to understand the concept of art and to redesign into. And in that day, when you work out the door, you would be 11% of your tree for the holy water. I'll be back in a minute. So in that way, it's the evolution of time. By video recording, it is the conference of the mark by 343 in relation to the subject. Any subject in relation to the condor, it will machine itself into the third academics result in relation to a shareholder. Each shareholder will frequent the appliance to know how to sing a song and how to map the position of a pointer. And in that time, when it does that, it will comply with the network of one. The thinking of a plan is an unplan of knowing that vocabulary will balance itself into the independency. The independency is a mark of 3.4, 3.4 and 2.1 in relation to the drawer. The mathematician of the artisan is in Europe based upon what I buy. So, God, in relation to helping me, Alan Loy, is a confunction of the element for buyers in relation to the third economy. The economy, not economy, economy is a division to complex itself into network one. And in that day, you are sharing the dream of a pork chop. In the time of knowing how to sing a song in relation to the third development of technology, it will position itself into the compliance of one in relation to relaxation. And in that time, when you plot the thinking of thoughts, you are equalizing the map of physics to element the design of a console. And in that time, when it works out Dora, it will comply itself into one. So, money. Money is the best regard in relation to a thinking of a plot in relation to saving. And in that time, in relation to the MYOB, MYOB, Mind Your Own Business by Watson Law, is an equation of knowing how to sing. In that time, when you work out what has been already uploaded on YouTube, you will equalize the magician of prices. So, I myself, Alan Loy, have to understand the concept of art and what the point of art in relation to POS, POS, post of sale. So in that time when I understand POS, I will convert into the division by the POB. The POB is a takanam. So in MYOB, it is confunction of the text file, but within the time, the text file will need to encrypt itself into the third division. But in so, if we have the third division of the pendanang of the CMAC, it will design into the controller. So each buyer, seller, buyer, profit is needed. I already recorded profit, but I think I delete some of that in Melbourne. But I will redo the pocket. In the Pocket package, based upon the computer system, it will minimalize the element of design for the protocol because in relation to the protocol, it will export into a third degree, and in that way it works out the comma. So Buddha, in relation to POS, POS, the program of POS in MYOB, MYOB, Mind Your Own Business, is an internang of Wharton law to know how to buy, sell in relation to third way. You need to know the tax file independency or independent. Yeah, but I'm not going to work out the tax as yet until later on. I will collect things and read things to understand tax. So within time, when we have the tax return, we will export into a certain degree because in the tax file independency, it is the implementation of the file and each file will tax out into the condonom. So buying, selling, paying tax is the fifth development of technology for the piston. And in piston of the machine, it will map the physics and element design of the control. And in that time, when it does that, it will simblang denanang. So we have to pay tax in relation to profit. So when I understand the profit, what I buy, what I give to God, is the realignment of time. To know that each sales will make a profit to us, to me, to you, to the, to in, to so. And in that way, the drawer will have a star. In the time of the machine, it will penang the law of the position of the timer to confluence itself into the design day 10. So in that day, it will work out the corrects of the compliance. I will video record back later. Just doing my research at the moment. Relaxing and doing my research on the computer system and on my phone. So we will do the tax, but not as yet.